fish on. Yeah, let's get that middle rod out. Sometimes at Westport, the Chinook bite slows down and you're trying to troll until you find that next pocket of Chinook, especially in the early season. And this video here, we decided to put our shotgun rod out to try to pick up and work on our hatchery coho limit. And yeah, disaster basically ensued when we found that next pocket of Chinook, and we found ourselves in a Chinook double. That was pretty epic. No, don't shake it. Just you have to bring it in and clip the end of the line. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There you go. Clip the spoon too. Where? Great size, pal. Yeah. Westport has been interesting this year. It's been really, really good, but there's been times where a lot of folks have reported trouble finding the Chinook, and I'll include myself in that too. The last trip I did last week out to Westport was certainly one of the most challenging. We kept hooking sand dabs, on the 220, 240 foot line down at Chinook depths. So I'm not even sure how long our gear was presented to Chinook because we just kept hooking into sand dabs. One of the key issues though is people who go out there regularly are pretty dialed in to intel and they have their network, and you see where the trawlers are, you see where the charters are a lot of times, and a lot of the boats. Get on the radio, channel 68, and listen for the coordinates, right? And you can look and see what depth line they're fishing. That's usually where the fish are at, although it's not always completely reliable as a way, because sometimes everyone else is struggling to find the Chinook as well. Hold on. Let me recover some line. Yeah, you didn't like that. Yeah. That's not a good place to try to get him. The last time I was out there was kind of like that, and there was an early morning bite, but the bar conditions and my boat, we didn't get out there till more mid early morning, and my instincts that I didn't follow up on, but I think would have produced, is just go deeper. Get off that 240 foot line, go to 300, 315, and go back. Again, on the wire, we're fishing 100 to 150 most of the time. I know they can be higher in the water column, but what's been most reliable for us is just down at that depth, find on a particular depth line, and then troll until you run into them. Get him on the boat. Yep. That's a nice one. Yep. That's a better fish. That one. Yeah, again, I'm not complaining. But also, when you're struggling to find them, when you do finally find them, run back up, right? Or turn around and troll the other way. Like, if you're having a hard time locating where the Chinook are, definitely turn around and go back to where you last hooked up with Chinook. It's chaos. It's because the middle freaking rod is out. Thank you, Ash. Did he get you? I'm gonna get one. Okay. It doesn't look that much bigger than the one you got. Maybe only a pound or two. But even in that last trip where we struggled, we still hit a pocket of Chinook and caught several that we released around 8 to 10 pounds. Now, they weren't the ones we were there for, so we just kept releasing them, and then eventually settled on some really nice hatchery coho. But even a tough day at Westport is still an awesome day. And if you decide you can't find the Chinook and you want to give up on them, just bring everything up 35 to 75 feet, and you'll hook coho to your heart's content until you find those hatchery coho.